Well, I really don't like that skip high jump boots tile, and that 100 plus missiles tile also is not looking that good. So on first glance, I would think maybe row one of them might have picked.
Okay. Is InNoRush using the practice ROM?
I
don't think this is necessarily a good thing, but
I hope that one has fanfares in it, I guess.
We may have a problem. But looks like ScottyMacBody is going to give InNoRush column 2, and InNoRush is going to give Scotty row 3.
And
all right, so
yeah,
InNoRush, he's been informed. I have to admit, I have not seen anything like that before. Well, that's actually not too bad of a time loss. It's only a minute and a half-ish. This will give InNoRush a little bit more time to figure out what row he wants to give himself.
all right, I see we got their forced rows and columns up there now.
Oh. Colors changed on me, so I will switch my color. And I will preemptively mark this, hoping he hoping he actually does do what the square says.
Alright, so Scotty, he's got his moonwalk enabled, so he does that moonfall right off the bat in the old climb there. InNoRush is just finishing up series now for the second time. So I just noticed column 2 for InNoRush, he is going to be skipping high jump boots. He has to defeat Ridley, and he can only collect one of Ice Beam or Speed Booster. And
then he has to finish in the Spring Ball room, so he has to pick up Ice Beam.
Yeah, so that's no high jump boost and speed. It's really painful to have because it really stunts your jumping abilities.
So that column 2 might have been the column to give, but this row 3 that Scotty's got, skip charge beam, finish in Spring Ball, collect all kinds of missiles in Norfair, defeat Spospo and Phantoon. We have a little bit of an mini boss going on here. Scotty's going to be doing a lot of running around.
Alright, so Scotty is going to go right past the Criteria map station, and okay, so he's going to skip it. So a lot of people like to pick, oh, maybe he's not going to skip it. A lot of people, even if they don't plan to do a row or column or diagonal that has that tile, they'll usually just do it anyways just because it's so close, and if they want to change their mind later, they might be able to with that tile.
If there's good synergy on that row, it's a really good idea just to pick that up. Oh, and Criteria Map Station is actually on 2 map squares. I just now noticed that because the first one you marked. Criteria is a pretty big place, chat. He doesn't want to get lost.
Alright, let's see how Scotty handles this BT fight. So he got 5 shots in, farmed himself some missiles, and left a few left over to get a nice 1 round.
Wow, that was an excellent fight.
Ooh, didn't quite get full missiles there though. I'll have to farm a little bit. And now we'll see if InNoRush will also decide to grab the Criteria Map Station, and he's going to.
He is going to. I wonder if our runners may not know this, but I think the logic was actually just go visit the map room. I don't think you actually had to pick up the map. I could be mistaken on that, though.
Yeah, I'm really not sure either, but I guess it doesn't hurt just to be safe and actually grab it.
Chad is making predictions on what secondary row our runners are going to be picking.
Scotty with a very nice D boost off of that waiver after picking up the early supers. And it looks like he's gonna grab this reserve tank and maybe some of the missiles back here too. No, he's just gonna leave.
I think he's got that lava dive in mind already.
That was a very nice reverse mock ball by Scotty.
Wow, and InNoRush having a very nice BT fight himself. Well, if not for that reset, these runners would be pretty much neck and neck right now.
Yeah, it would seem so. And Scotty is grabbing the charge missiles now, and hopefully he does not go and grab charge beam.
Good.
Now, one of Scotty's other tiles is just to defeat Spore Spawn and Botwoon, so at some point he's going to have to come back to that area and take care of Spore Spawn.
I have a feeling he'll come back after a Phantoon visit, and it looks like he's going to go straight up to the wreck ship. Scotty refilling on some ammo in the Nom way, or the Hell way. I mean, he's got three squares done on column 1 already, but I can't imagine he'd want to do column 1 along with row 3. But maybe he does. There is some synergy there.
Yeah, Ridley, he is pretty far away compared to most things, but you're right, he already does have a lot of that column done, so maybe that is his plan.
InNoRush opting not to skip charge beam, so he will not be doing column 1 or row 3.
Scotty with the nice moonwalk there to try to set up the CWJ. Unfortunately, his jump was a little too early, so he's going to have to try to bomb jump here.
Oh, it looked like he had it. He just went vertical. Oh. Scotty having a little bit of an issue with that double bomb jump. It is an extremely hard horizontal bomb jump. I've personally found the CWJ to be easier, but maybe it's just because I've had more practice with that.
Yeah, it's certainly less inputs for sure. Oh, and there it's a
Oh,
very
okay,
nice.
okay. Now that reserve tank on Scotty's end has no energy. We'll see if that plays a factor against the Phantoon fight.
Yeah, I know Scotty's had quite a bit of experience of doing this kind of like early Phantoon kind of fight with low energy and not really any suits or beams or anything, so I think he'll be okay, but we'll just see what happens.
Yep. Just as a reminder for the chat's sake, every hit that Samus takes, suitless, is 40 damage for Scotty. So he does not have many hits to give.
Ooh, fast pattern for Scotty.
And a quick kill on InNoRush for Kraid. No dance today.
That was a pretty nice stopper from Scotty. I think it might have been 5 on that one.
Phantoon follows it up with a slow. Is that another 5? Oh, nice. Well done, Scotty.
Yeah, he did a really good job managing his health there. He really didn't take any hits that he didn't need to.
right, so InNoRush has the Varia suit. He's still in line to do row 5 and column 4 if he wants. But we'll see what he does later. InNoRush, energy tank. Please don't go for that high jump boot.
Well, that was interesting. He went through the top part of the room there. Can't say I've ever seen anyone do that.
Yeah. Okay, he is skipping the high jump, but he forgot to kill the Nova, or was it Gamer? I forget what that enemy's called.
Sobas?
Sobas, yeah. So many enemies that are generally the same. Now, he picked up that missile, so I'm wondering if he's going to do either row 3 or column 3, because 50 out of 75 Norfair missiles is the center square.
Alright, Scotty, he's picked up 2 super packs and wreck ship now, so he has 15. Now he's taking a save, I think, just to be safe here. But it looks like he might be stocking up on ammo so that he can get through Ridley alright, since he will not have charge beam for that fight.
And he does not have a power bomb for the attic. Unfortunately, can't make quick kill of that atomic and the pirates there. And InNoRush looks like he's going for the center square, so let's see if he does either row or column 3.
Alright, Scotty is going to need more than 120 energy to survive the bowling alley here, so he's going to have to warm up a bit before he goes in there.
I wonder, okay, no, he's going to do 132. If you have 180, or was it 160, you can reliably survive the spike pit.
Yeah, the spikes do 60 damage each, so, you know, if you mess up a little bit and you take an extra hit, that could be the difference between life or death here. He gets a nice jump off. He's got a lot of health, so he should be crossing too. Oh, commentator's curse.
Sorry. Sorry, Scotty. All right, InNoRush has to do the save station, build up momentum, bubble mountain wall jump to get up the speed booster and or wave beam. All right, that is a Varia suit for Scotty. He is still in danger of dying, though. These fish do 20 damage in that suit. So this damage boost like a pro.
Scotty with that calculated use of the reserve tank.
Alright, InNoRush now has his speed booster, which means his jumps are very neutered.
And unfortunately for Scotty, he did not have a power bomb. leaving wrecked ship, and so he can't actually get back down to Red Tower. So he's gonna have to go refill at the ship.
Alright, InNoRush does not... It's an extremely tight wall jump to get up to Norfair Reserve. There are 2 missiles back there that he's going for. So he went with Speed Booster instead of Ice. He must be thinking of collecting Grapple Beam then, so he can get the Spring Ball. Well, it's possible he might be going for row 4, which has only one of the Wave Beam or Charge Beam. He already picked up Charge Beam, so if he's taking that row, he cannot pick up Wave Beam. Scotty almost got Ceiling Knob there.
And it looks like he might be going back to Spore Spawn now.
We're having a little bit of a stream issue with InNoRush.
Very nice gate glitch by Scotty.
And there was a question in chat, who created Double Anti-Bingo? Well, a few of us bingoers came up with the concept of anti-bingo, where we give a row to our opponent instead of picking a row for ourselves, which then evolved into Double Anti-Bingo, where you have to pick one row for yourself and you give your opponent one row to complete. Many moons ago, all before you were born.
Here Scotty goes with the Spore Spawn fight, and it's not a super difficult boss, but it's not super easy either. You really have to, if you have supers, you gotta be quick with your shots. Yep, he was able to get 2 supers off in the first round. So now he'll just need 1 missile and 1 super to get the 2 round. Very nice.
And looks... InNoRush's stream is back. Looks like he's going to go back for Wave Beam. So maybe he thought either Column 5 or Row 4 is not a good call. Oh, nice moonfall there from Scotty.
Yeah, that one's really hard because you have those crumbling blocks that respawn very quickly, so you have to do the inputs pretty fast to pull it off.
Synced back up here. Actually, Scotty was just getting resynced. His stream has not had issues yet.
So now I think Scotty's ready to knock out some of these Norfair item requirements he has with the 50 Norfair missiles and the 3 Norfair energy tanks.
And InNoRush comes. I suspect a Crocomire visit is in his immediate future.
Scotty a little indecisive there, but looks like he's going to commit to going down now. Alright, so that will be the first Norfair tank for Scotty.
And chat pointing out that Scotty did not pick up Varia, so it looks like either row 5, column 4 might be his second row. Maybe. And InNoRush, a little bit indecisive himself. Question in chat, is anti-bingo that they need to finish with at least 2 rows or columns unfinished? No. Double anti-bingo is you force your opponent to complete 1 row, and then you have to complete 1 row yourself. The row you pick for yourself cannot have a goal that conflicts with the row given to you. So we have a finish in Metal Pirate Room, for example. If Scotty had been given a row with finish in Metal Pirate, he cannot do row 3, which has finish in Spring Ball. As one example.
And InNoRush, I think he was wanting to do a lava dive there, but he doesn't actually have any power bombs to open the yellow door down there. So yeah, it looks like he's gonna make his way down to Croc. That's probably the closest power bomb pack for him. Meanwhile, Scotty, he's picking up some more Norfair missiles and a speed booster.
It looks like the center square is appealing today. All right, if my count is accurate, InNoRush has picked up 7 of the 10 missile packs in Norfair so far.
Scotty getting himself another Norfair missile pack. And that makes 4 for Scotty.
guys weren't able to get your Croc Z's out before, please get them out now. I have a feeling Scotty's going to be facing Croc in just a moment. And InNoRush going down. He's going to get the 2 missiles for sure. I wonder if he's going to get grapple.
Yeah, looks like Scotty's thinking about Croc. Maybe he's going to lower Norfair first, actually.
I think you're right. Question in chat, the destroy one statue. Yes, you actually do have to go to the statue room and witness a statue being destroyed by defeating one of the 4 main bosses.
So Scotty took a look at his equipment there for a little bit, and maybe he wants to go to Croc first now.
Since he does not have Charge Beam, he probably wants more... Well, maybe more supers for sure, but more missiles.
Yeah, he might barely have enough ammo, but that would be using, like, everything he has, pretty much, so he probably wants to grab some more supers, or at least a lot more missiles and power bombs before he goes down there.
There's only 1 pack of supers in Norfair, and that is with GT. He may end up going to Meridia.
Shoutouts to Kojak on Scotty's screen.
InNoRush probably would have to do a Crystal Flash clip to get to Phantoon, but at the moment he is not forced into that route. Oh, Scotty meeting the spikes face to face.
Good thing he's got that blue suit protecting him.
And this should be the 50th missile of Norfair for InNoRush.
Scotty really utilizing that moonfall well.
Scotty managed to pick up his lower Norfair farming beam. I thought he was going to go for the muck ball for a second. He is trying for that really short charge.
Oh, and just a little bit too far to the left. Couldn't quite get on that platform.
There he goes. And now InNoRush is going to have to bomb jump up Red Tower.
Yeah, not having a high jump or ice here is making this room a lot more difficult than it usually is. And Scotty should be up to 7 of his 10 packs that he needs.
Yeah, well, let's see what Scotty does. I have a feeling he's going to skip Varia. And if he does have that square. He might still head towards Gray to get that energy tank, though.
Well, I'm not sure if he'll need that because that's a Bryn Star tank, so it wouldn't really help him.
Yeah. It'd just be a safety measure for Ridley. I think he probably feels pretty confident he wouldn't need that.
Alright, now Scotty's got 2 more missile packs to grab in Norfair.
Yep, InNoRush for now has that square. Well, and now he has X-ray scope. So he's got the 3 easy squares out of his required row done. And finishing String Ball Room will be the last thing he ends up doing. So we'll see what else he ends up doing as a secondary row. Is Scotty heading down to Lower Norfair?
Yep, I think he feels ready and has enough ammo to take out Ridley now.
X-ray climbing to Spring Ball would be an out-of-bounds thing, which is disallowed for the tournament.
Scotty with a very nice gravity jump, getting up the lava pit there.
Opting not to safety save. He's probably feeling really confident. Oh, the knobs for InNoRush. I should rephrase. If he does not leave like the actual room, I think it's not out of bounds and technically allowed. But if it's like the Turian elevator X-ray climb, is that one not allowed?
Scotty with a very nice short charge there to get fast pillars.
It's like he's done this before.
Yeah, it looked like Scotty, he was thinking about going over to GT, probably to grab Screw Attack and an extra Super Pack, but he seems to be pretty confident in what he has and decided not to get it.
I do hope he safety saves though down here, just in case something could go wrong. We don't wish that, but you never know what could happen.
Does look like he wants to grab Fire Fleet before he goes down there, so that's a nice safety to take. And that'll also complete another tile for him.
Oh, Chad is correct. There's actually a 10 plus power bomb square. These DC squares are easy to miss.
Scotty very carefully maneuvering around these key hunters. Only got hit by one of them, and he will take that safety save.
Those particular key hunters with gravity suit do 50 damage per hit. They are extremely deadly. InNoRush going to transfer these goops. And that'll be a super missile for him.
Scotty doing the Ninja Pirates room now. Very good use of the Shine Spark Soup, but that last one didn't quite hit the pirate in time, but managed to kill it with super missiles anyways.
Nice improv powerhouse strat there from Scotty. Well, we will see if Scotty has enough ammo for Ridley. I think he does.
Yeah, he's got 20 supers and at least 50 missiles now, so he should be good as long as he doesn't miss a lot of supers. Plus he's got 15 power bombs too. And that Norfair farming beam already paying off for him. These bugs can be really annoying to farm. You have to like shoot the grapple like a moment after the drop comes up, or else you won't get it.
Scotty has grapple beam, which is not helpful for Ridley.
Alright, so Scotty's starting off with some power bombs. Power bombs do 200 damage, and they have the potential to hit twice for a total of 400 damage.
Ridley will try and actively avoid power bomb damage. But if you're able to catch him, you can still hit him twice.
Yeah.
Catch him off guard.
You'll see Scotty's kind of wall jumping in place a bit and then putting the power bomb in the middle of the room, and that kind of ensures that Ridley stays in range for getting hit twice. So I don't think all of these have hit twice, but if they did, it would be about 10 super missiles of damage he's done. So he really just needs to unload all of his supers and then some extra missiles to compensate for those missed double hits.
And Scotty opting to do the missiles first because Ridley's not moving as fast. I like this strategy. Just waiting for Ridley to pogo. InNoRush was going for the Ocean Fly. Shot just a little early. Or sparked just a little early. Late, I should say.
I think Ridley's changed color now, which means he is halfway to dying. And Scotty had 16 super missiles at the time, so as long as he doesn't miss any of these, Ridley should be dead. And look, yep, Ridley's dead. Very nice fight.
Wow.
Also grabbing that Ridley tank for extra safety. Pretty good call. And yeah, looking at the board, it does seem like Scotty is looking for row 1 here. I guess, or not row 1, column 1, but I guess row 5 he could potentially do too.
He does, sure.
We do have the power bombs of shame here, so I'm wondering if he's going to grab these and try to complete column 1. No, maybe we'll go for row 5 then.
He would only need one more power bomb pack if he picked that up, and it's right above him. Kind of surprised.
Oh, he grabbed him on the way in. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
He went too fast.
Well, that was a nice X Factor from InNoRush. And I should have looked at his map. I didn't even see that if he did that or not. Phantoon is now down.
Alright, now Scotty, if I was counting correctly, just needs one more Norfair missile pack and then his center tile will be done.
Yes, diagonals do count. Nice Terminator escape there for Scotty. Those key hunters take 6 super missiles to kill, I think.
So Scotty just grabbing the missiles, maybe he wasn't at 50 or just wanted to be safe.
Chet's having randomizer predictions.
Scotty taking an extra elevator ride. Maybe just really like the music in there. Or maybe he's changing his mind a little bit.
Oh, maybe he's just gonna refund power bombs. He can't break the tube.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah, that's probably the best spot. Okay.
Scotty's going for bingo. Scotty's going for bingo blackout.
So assuming he's doing row 5, he just needs to grab the Mama Turtle tank and Batwoon's tank. And then once he defeats Batwoon, he just needs to head over to the spring ball room and he'll be done. There's Mama Turtle tank in InNoRush pick gravity suit.
Scotty. Oh, he does not have charge beam. He's got the farm bugs.
Oh yeah, that is a very good idea by Scotty.
He has more than enough ammo to kill Batwoon, but yeah, if he misses too many times, he'll get soft locked in there. There's 2 supers.
And with plenty ammo to spare, Scotty gets that Batwoon kill. Now he's gonna go collect his reward, Batwoon E-Tank.
That's 2 more squares for him.
So Scotty has now completed row 5, and now he just needs to go over to the spring ball room, and he'll be finished with his assigned row, row 3.
I think chat was feeling the clench a little bit from Scotty's Batwoon fight. Has InNoRush safety saved?
I have not seen one, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
He's about to do high jumpless lava dive. I think he's trying to set up a bounce ball, or what's he doing? Oh, he's trying to set up a short charge. Okay.
Alright. Scotty's in everyone's favorite waiting room, Shock Tool's room. And InNoRush just didn't get enough height there to get up to the right wall.
He does have speed booster guy. Scotty, are you going to kill Shack Tool for us?
I think he's just gonna tickle him a little bit. Scotty making a statement with that Shock Tool kill.
And that is a done for Scotty.
Yep, Scotty has finished with an official SRL time of 56:35. GG to Scotty. And he collects a spring ball. What a prodigy.
His run is validated. InNoRush heading back towards Grapple Beam. Oh, he's going to safety save. Okay. And Scotty finishing in Punk's solution area. GG, Scotty.
So now, after watching this whole race unfold, I can definitely say Scotty made a very good choice. In the designated column, he made InNoRush do that skipping high jump and finishing in spring ball and only getting one of ice or speed was just a deadly combination.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to see if InNoRush wants to continue or if he's going to forfeit. Looks like he's going to continue. I did not actually see him take that safety save, though. I think InNoRush is contemplating his options. Oh, looks like Scotty's going to complete more goals.
Might be trying to do a triple anti-bingo, or tab, as we call it. Oh, maybe he's just gonna murder Shock Tool like a million times.
Yes, there is logic. It's a pan magic square logic, I think it's called. And it was thoroughly debugged Oh, InNoRush getting that short charge again. Unfortunately, was not able to get the damage boost. And we seem to have lost InNoRush's stream again. Oh, there it is. PowerPoint presentation.
I almost wonder if Scotty is going to pay a visit to Fishy Loft. Maybe give him a little bit of the tickle beam. Love to see.
Scotty used up all of his supers on the shack tool. Yes, while we have this downtime while InNoRush decides what to do. Oh, looks like he went back up. Everyone, give these runners a follow. Scotty and InNoRush are very good runners.
Yeah, make sure you follow them. They put on a pretty good race for us tonight. This is a very challenging kind of category or puzzle, whatever you want to call it, but it's pretty tough. InNoRush, fresh off of that Nutella refill. Looks like he's doing another go down to lower Norfair.
Scotty not getting propelled by the power bomb there.
And looks like Scotty, he is swinging up into Fishy Loft's room.
And
murdered it. Don't tell Punk or Seffi.
Yep, I think they will be very sad about this development.
I gotta give InNoRush some credit for trying this though. This trick is, there's so many parts to it, and it looks like he's getting really good short charges here. He's just, yeah, right there you got the down input right. But even after that, you have to do a pretty quick D boost and then a precise shine spark. So major props for him for even trying this.
InNoRush thinking that he's in the chat with he's in the chat. He's thinking that we're firing expletives or something. I guess I don't know, but nothing like that. And InNoRush still has not quit, so presuming he's going to continue. Yeah, high jumpless gravity jump.
it's a little more tricky than a normal gravity jump with high jump. You need to, you can only reach like right under the Namahe, and so you need to kind of do a couple wall jumps there to make sure you can miss the Namahe's fireball or whatever it shoots.
I think Scotty wants to go for... Well, Scotty just needs one more super missile, and then he has column 3 done. Oh, getting that damage boost with the no, it's not the blue suit, but the spark effect. Getting it is so tough, and not using your spark. That's probably one of the hardest parts, at least for me. Maybe I'm just a scrub.
Yeah, what I like to do there is just hold angle down and do a stationary jump into it, so you don't have to, try to do a spin jump and accidentally break out and use your spark.
Yes, Scotty did win, just filling in more bingo squares. Oh, the ceiling knob by Scotty. Oh, yes, he has. Scotty has, if my count is correct, 8 squares left to do.
Yeah, although technically, I guess you can't really finish them all since there's 2 finish tiles on there.
Mm-hmm. And there is the dot forfeit from InNoRush. That was GG there, sir. Good effort.
Yeah, very good effort.
Just...
It was a very nasty column to have, for sure.
Just check the schedule real quick. I don't think we have enough time to get commentary going. No, we don't. The next match is going to be starting any minute now.
Yeah, we're going to have the final match of round 1 here between Gameaholic and Kelcharge, and Stump and Cerberus are going to come on for commentary for that. Category to be determined. And once again, make sure you drop these runners a follow. ScottyMacBody, I think ScottyMB is his Twitch handle, and InNoRush. Both of them put on quite a race for us.
Yes, they did. And I think that's actually going to do it for us then. Oh, and see, and Scotty just doing the spark like a pro. He's just showing off at this point.
Yeah, so stay tuned, everybody. There'll be some more Super Metroid multi-category tournament coming up very shortly. Leno, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Slaughters.
And we will see you guys later.